What up, what up, what up, though? What's going on? Happy Saturday to everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me and the comment section really good. Welcome, welcome on in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as you come on in. This is your boy Chef Dunda. We're here for a Saturday pop in. Yeah, we're here for a Saturday pop in. I want to address some YouTube mess. I want to talk about Cassie and Diddy, of course, coming to a settlement. And then I also want to discuss Tommy Lee trolling Tamar Braxton and a few more things that have hit the press, have hit the tabloids, and done all of those things. But before we get into anything, you guys know the drill. Make sure that you hit that. Okay, thank you, Simply Elegant One. Make sure that you guys hit that like button as you come on in. It's a free way of supporting the channel. And we're here to just keep it real, keep it a buck, and talk a little bit. Listen, I don't expect too many people in this live, and I actually don't expect to be live too long. Um, it is Saturday, and I know people's just out trying to enjoy the day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen. So again, like I said, I want to get into a couple of things. Hey, Gabby, what's going on? What's going on, Simply Elegant One, and what's going on to the 16 people that's in the bushes listening? Okay, 15 people in the bushes listening. How you doing? Okay, well, I'm a -1 because I see Miss Cynthia. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Cynthia? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Okay, so I want to get into a couple of things. What's going on, Lysandra? What's going on, LS? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, listen. So I literally am gonna say this. Like this has I have no intentions on stopping my content to make anyone else happy. Okay. I'm gonna put it that way. Like, how can I say this without being so just forceful and blunt about it? Uh, I don't really know how to say this. Okay, but listen, let's put it this way. So me giving my commentary on Ariana Martell and the stupid phone call with the original Straight No Chaser. I think the subscribers and y'all got more of an issue than she do. If I said anything, and y'all also making it seem like I dog walked that girl up here on my platform. All I did was call her slow, and I meant it. She is slow. I'm not taking that back. She gave slow vibes on that phone call, and that's just what I meant. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's no need for the extraness that y'all are doing. Y'all are going to people's DMs. You think people don't share DMs. You think people don't know what you're doing, but people do know what you're doing. They just not gonna say anything. Listen, I'm the type of person I've told you guys time and time again. You know, there are other content creators who don't mind you sending them mess and who don't mind all that stuff. Listen, send it to me and you see if you don't get blocked. Because at the end of the day, if the particular person that I had an issue with or that had an issue with something that I said, you can just come talk to me. But the subscribers going back and forth trying to start stuff, it's totally unnecessary. Cause guess what? I'm gonna keep giving my commentary on them clowns over there. As long as calls get dropped, as long as videos get dropped over there about them people, and I am here to give commentary, I'm going to do so. And that's just what it is. Most of us don't even like Arion. What are we talking about? Like, it's giving weird energy. And again, I don't know where it comes from, but it seems weird. It seems extremely weird. But guess what? Keep your wit over there, because I see you come over here. Once I clock you, baby, you know I block you. Okay. So let's like cut it out. Like the YouTube streets is what the YouTube streets is right now. I have no intentions on beefing with nobody. If beef comes along, it's because you started the beef, not because I started the beef. I'm not beefing with nobody in this season. This season of my life, I'm doing a little bit too much to be beefing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you choose to be, you're gonna be beefing by yourself in this season. This is the holiday season, honey, and I am just glad to be in the land of the living. Huh? I am glad to be in the land of the living, blessed and breathing. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. And I'm not here to start no mess. Okay. So that's all I got to say about it. Thank you, LS. I appreciate it. I don't think I said anything offensive either. Now, if I said something offensive to, now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only person that I probably would get up here that's a content creator and read down to the ground is Wanda. And that's because Wanda called for me first. And when you call for me, baby, you sent for me, I'm on my way. That's the only reason why. Everybody else, baby, you beefing on your own. And that's just what it is. I see me and Wanda's back and forth as actually funny because every time I'm gonna eat her up. Every time. No mercy, none whatsoever. So I think it's a little bit different, but just so y'all know, I'm over here minding my business, and in this season, I have no intention on addressing you. And if you do something just out of I that you ain't got no business doing, don't come hollering at me when the white people come. When them white people come knocking on your door, don't come hollering at me, cause I ain't got time to play with y'all. All right. Okay, so I just had to get that off my chest. What's up, schoolboy? What's going on? Let's see, Sharice. What's going on, Essence? Sweet Essence. I'm sorry. What's up, Aunt Natty? What's going on, Shayla said? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, and I don't send warnings, honey. I don't send warnings. Them days is over with. I don't send no warnings, honey. What's going on, Diane? How you doing, honey love? What's going on? What's going on? I always tell people, be careful how you mess with people, because you never know who someone knows. You never know nothing about none of these people in all actuality. You don't know if whoever you messing with got a cousin that's a judge or got an auntie that's a judge. I mean, you never know. So just chill out and mind your damn business over there where you at. Don't start no shit with me. Okay. Hey, sister. Hey. What's going on, sister? Hey, Symmetry. What's up with you? My sister's in the house. This I feel good, honey. This is the second last, honey, that my sister's been in the house, huh? Okay. Respect her, respect her. Okay, listen, let's get into this tea, child. Let's get into this tea of the things that have been going on and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about Diddy and Cassie, of course, because I am so sick of y'all on this damn internet. But I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but we're going to talk about that. And then also, too, we are going to be talking about Tommie Lee trolling Tamar. And honestly, in my opinion, people saying Tommie ate. And I'm like, for a nigga, excuse me, he's not a nigga. For a concubine like JR to be out with Tommie Lee, let's go ahead and start there since we already there. So y'all know earlier this week, Tommie and Tamar got into it because Tommie pretty much asked if Krishan wasn't involved in the whole Tamar thing at the concert, then would her concert have seen the blogs or would it have gone viral if Krishan wasn't involved? Other words, saying the whole clout chasing thing again, just in a different type of way. So y'all know she called her, well, Tamar called her. Tamar said she was over there sniffing on that stuff. And then Tommie called her Muppet and all of that kind of stuff. So y'all know that back and forth was going on earlier this week, right? So yesterday, Tommie posted this video to her stories of her out with Tamar's ex, you know, the one that they claimed that they were gonna get married. They was on that show and all that kind of stuff, and it fell off a couple of weeks ago, months ago, whatever it was. So here we are now, literally. Here we are now, and she's out with this fool. And we know why she's doing it. We know she's doing it to troll Tamar, even if they were just dating. Because I mean, out of all honesty, if the man is single, she can do whatever she wants to. I mean, Tommie don't hold no loyalty to Tamar. Tamar don't hold no loyalty to Tommie. But we see when we peep what you doing. And let me tell you something, Tommie, you are the only grandmother that I know that is not focused on their grandkids. Girl, you are out here. The only grandmother that I know that's still trying to get on the network and fight every scene that she gets. Tommie is trash to me, and y'all already know how I feel about Tommie. Tommie also released Kyle's sex tapes this week too. So Tommie is trash, and I have already said this time and time again. But I gotta more so question JR than I do Tommie because he was all giggly and kiki and caca all up in the photos, I mean videos and stuff with her. And you knew what she was doing, and you've been keeping up with the stuff that's been going on with Tamar in the news too. You ain't that damn busy. Okay. So again, as a man, I gotta look at you to figure out why would you even want to be, I wouldn't even want to be in the middle of that stuff. I wouldn't even want to be in the middle of that stuff. And you the same person who made a post talking about you was supporting Tamar during her tour. You full of shit, just like Tommie is full of shit. Tommie, go enjoy your grandkids. I don't know no grandmama that's still trying to fight on Zeus Network. Do something else with yourself. I mean, you really trying to come at Tamar was not an eat, in my opinion. Because what type of career do you have? Besides you still trying to be a reality star. Okay, granted, Tamar was a reality star, but Tamar do got other things going on as well. And I get so sick of y'all because y'all don't like Tamar. Y'all like to take her credit away, I mean, her talent away from her, and you cannot do it. You just cannot do it. We're not even talking about the reality star Tamar. We're talking about the talented singer doing what she do, doing what the Braxtons do. And you mean to tell me you gonna come at somebody who's well established? Like, I mean, come on now. You have no career, Tommie. The only grandmama I know out here fighting for a career. Literally. You're literally fighting for a career. Okay, girl, I don't care nothing about no OF. I don't care, and y'all know what OF mean. You just gotta, you know, you gotta say something different. I agree. He is an opportunist. What's going on, Saint Marquise? I agree with you, schoolboy. So listen, I just think in my mind, and I've said this time and time again, I got the side out of JR dude, and then I got to turn around and look at Tommie upside these eyebrows, okay, that she got sketched on her on her head. I got to question you about what girl, what it was no eat for me. The people on Twitter, oh, she ate. Well, well, Tommie ate well. And to be quite honest, if Tamar don't give a damn about that man, how is it supposed to affect her? I, at the end of the day, girl, you tried it. JR is full of shit. You full of shit. And just everybody over there full of shit. How about that? How about that? What's up, Aquarius Goddess? What's going on? What's going on? So, girl, I mean, it wasn't no hit for me. Okay. It just wasn't no hit for me. All right, so let's get into this. Well, first of all, how can I forget to say this? Listen, if you guys did not hear about oh Lord, we're gonna talk about that too. I'm sure gonna talk about this whole Tasha K thing over there. We're gonna talk about what's going on over there in her camp in just a minute. Actually, I'm gonna talk about Tasha K and what's going on in her camp right now. But before I do, y'all, we had Hotline Bling chat room last night, episode 2. So if you guys have not checked that out, please do me a huge favor. Run over there after we get done. Set a notification for you to go back and watch it later. I don't care what you do, but you need to check out Hotline Bling chat room because it was really good. Okay. It was really, really good. Okay, so before we get into Cassie and Diddy them, let's get into what's going on over there at on Tasha K's camp. Okay, so you all know. Let me go on and put my alleged banner down here. Fair use. I mean, she can't get me for talking about it. Okay, so listen, you all know that Tasha K right now, is going through this $4 million lawsuit with Cardi B and all of that. A couple years ago, there was a live that took place. I don't know. Do you guys remember Latoya Ali from Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13? She had a boyfriend, Von Ray. I don't know if you guys remember him, but they broke up right after the reunion taped. It might have been right after the reunion aired, somewhere in there. They broke up and all of this kind of stuff, right? So crazy thing is y'all remember Von Ray did an interview with Tasha K. Okay, it seems like everybody, and I told y'all this, everybody that she does an interview with, she it's all kind of crazy. It's all kind of crazy. She ends up falling out with them people and everything. All right, so her assistant, Chelsea Alana. Okay. In case if you guys don't know, Chelsea Alana and Tasha K, I believe, are in the outs real bad. And when I say real bad, I mean real, real bad. Um, so there was some stories that went on. If you guys remember and kind of kept up with it, there was some graping allegations and all kinds of stuff from Von Ray over to Chelsea Alana and all kind of stuff. And let me go ahead and clear this up. Chelsea Alana used to be an intern over there at Jason Lee and at Jason Lee show. Okay, she used to be an intern over there. Now she is blasting Tasha K's business all over the place, y'all. And when I say blasting Tasha K's business, it's all over YouTube. All over YouTube. This ain't this ain't no this is breaking news, honey, because I said that they were going to have a fallout. And when they have a fallout, it's going to be ugly. And that's exactly what we are witnessing. And again, it's all over YouTube. So in the in a recording, Chelsea can be heard saying that she's gonna do her big one on Tasha K. She plans to reach out to all of the blogs. We know one good blog she ain't gonna reach out to. They ain't gonna post nothing about it, and that's gonna be the neighborhood talk because Kyle and Tasha K is friends. But anyway, that's not there nor there. Uh, Chelsea says that she is going to let loose. Now, one of the things that I found to be Tito, child, get close so I can go on and tell y'all, because y'all know I told y'all I was okay. I'm gonna just tell y'all know I like Larry Reed. I like Larry Reed, and I told y'all when the Bishop and Tasha K got together to try to come down on Larry Reed, I told y'all, number one, it was going to backfire in her face. And I also told y'all I didn't like the way she did that. And I also didn't like the way the Bishop did it. If you a Bishop, you claim to care about somebody. This is the type of I'm talking about right here. You want everybody to talk about you, but you want everybody to talk about your good works and all of this kind of stuff, but you ain't followed up with that boy. And if you really cared about that boy, you'd have followed up with him, the one that you claim was Larry Reed's victim. So let's be very clear here. And again, everything I'm saying is alleged, but you can definitely find it on Conscious TV's channel. Okay. Shout out to Conscious TV. And happy belated birthday, boo. Now, going back to what I was saying. So you got the whole situation with Larry Reed and Tasha K. Chelsea tells in a recorded phone call, this is how much of a snake Tasha K is. And I'm just giving you guys an example, and then I'm gonna move over to Diddy and Cassie. And this is why I wouldn't want to be caught in her camp. I wouldn't want to be caught doing anything, because when you start lying on people about graping and all of that kind of stuff, it's a whole nother level anyway. But check this out. I'm gonna give y'all a timeline. In 2021, Tasha K and Larry Reed was texting all the way up until September. Midway through October, Chelsea states that they had filmed and wrapped them interviews that she did with the alleged victim of Larry Reed's and did not drop it until December. Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? That's how you know that lady is a snake over there, and I wouldn't want to be nowhere around you. I wouldn't even want to suck up the energy that you give around yourself. I told y'all it was some snake-ish behind exactly what she did. Them whole 2 weeks, she sitting right there with the Bishop, contriving and coming up with all of these stories, these lies, and everything like that. You move like a snake if you just text and talk about how much you love that man in September and turn around and 2 weeks later, you have already filmed and wrapped up an expose against the person that you stated that you love. Chelsea, listen, girl. One thing I will say is when you get ready to expose everything Tasha K has done, you better get ready for the backlash that you are going to receive too, because you're going to receive a lot of it because you stood 10 toes down by Tasha K when she was doing everything that she was doing. So guess what, boo? Guess what, Bookie Boo? You got to deal with it. You got to deal with what come along with it. And this is another reason why I said I would not be associated with nobody like her. Y'all, she's friends with nobody. Nobody. And people going over there, you think you off limits. You think you off limits. And she she done treated everybody crazy in these YouTube streets. And you think you off limits? No, no. No one is off limits in her camp. Tasha K has said a lot of stuff, but I'm telling y'all, and I'm telling y'all right now, when it hit the fan for real, Everybody that is associated with her is going to have to answer to some sort of something because you are associated with someone who is as dirty as she is. So, Chelsea, again, the moment that you go on this huge smear campaign where you want to tell everything that Tasha K did, you got to understand you're going to have to step in there too. You're going to have to suffer the consequences of exactly what took place because you knew about it when it went down. So I think at this particular point, um, it's about to get real ugly. And I did not say that yesterday. I told y'all around there in that camp, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. And I also said this too. I said that it was going to come very, very soon when all the shit hit the fan over there at the Kiba studio. I told y'all. Oh yeah, she's definitely a part of the problem. And the way that she was gaslighting in that conversation, and shout out to Conscious, because Conscious was doing his doing his big one. But the way she was trying to gaslight, even in that recording, is crazy to me. Chelsea, you're going to have to own what you had a part of. And for you not to want to come out and blankly say that you never put on any type of great allegations against that man, Von Ray, you whack for that. You whack for that because if the truth is that he never done any of those things, and you literally have people out here every day not listening to real, true victims who are assaulted, you whack for that, yo. And that's just facts. You whack for that. For you not to want to come out on the internet where it's spreaded, the lies spread it. You're saying now, you're telling Conscience in these voice recordings, you're saying now, you never came up with the story about the graping. You never came up with that. So if you never came up with it, what is the point in you getting online and clearing it up? I don't like females like you. I almost called you something else. I don't like females like you because when there are true victims and people who have been in trouble in those ways, I'm just going to put it that way. Folks don't want to listen to them. Folks want to victim shame them. You trash, Chelsea. Listening to that, I kept getting pissed. You're gaslighting the hell out of the audience. And not only are you gaslighting the hell out of the audience, you not one time. Y'all got to listen to what I'm saying. As a black woman, to put up against a grape allegation against a man after you have clearly stated that you had no intentions on any of that happening, but you can't publicly, after it was put out publicly, you can't publicly get your big ass face up here and apologize for telling a bald face ass lie. It is absolutely sad. And I don't like women like that. I don't like men like that. I don't rock with none of you bitches if you do it. That ain't cool. And I couldn't have been the one on the other end of that phone because Chelsea, I'd have cussed you I'd have cussed you out, girl. And no, I don't care you a female. I'd have cussed you out. You are the reason why victims take so long to come out or to say something. And then when they do, why now? So yeah, child, y'all gonna see the tea unravel over there. Conscious, I believe, is either live now, or He might be getting off of the live, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna finish watching the rest of it, but that Chelsea girl, you're gonna be held just well, you need to be held just as accountable as Tasha K. Period. There's no other way around it, and that's just how I feel. Those are my thoughts on that situation. All right. And again, like I said, if you want to get over there and check out the real tea, check out Conscious TV because that's where all of the tea is going down. And you can listen to the recordings. You can listen to this dumb girl admitting to certain things, telling the whole plot and plan that she have against Tasha K. You're dumb because Tasha K is actually very, very how do you say it? Tasha K is mm, well, mhm. A damn gutter snipe, and you won too, right along with him. Anyway, moving on to the next story. Because it's gonna come out, and when they do come out, it's gonna be ugly. Anywho, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button as you come on up in here. Bless the channel. Bless the channel. Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. What's going on, baby? Baby Blue Prada shoes. How you doing, love? How you doing? Okay, so I want to talk about um. Woo child. Okay, I was just looking at the latest tea with Tasha K. So Tasha says if she spills, let her spill it all, as I will be enjoying your show. Um sure it will be phenomenal expose because the assistants are assisting this week. First Will Smith assistant, the Kevin Hart assistant, now Tasha K assistant. She has no NDA for a reason. That's coming directly from Tasha K. So I mean, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Tasha K is a horrible person. You Tasha K is a trash ass individual. Period. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Let's get into this Diddy situation, Cassie, and some other things. Okay. So Diddy's lawyer has come out. So as we know yesterday, I know y'all are seeing it everywhere. Everybody went live yesterday. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Um, wait, what? I'm pretty sure that's an interview that she got working on coming out. I don't know. Simply elegant one. It's nothing public yet, but who knows? It'll probably be something come out tomorrow. Fooling with Tasha K. Okay, so let's get into a couple of things in regards to this. So, uh, it's so many layers to this that is crazy, and you got to be extremely careful. I feel like you should be careful if you're a YouTuber covering this Diddy and Cassie thing. So there's two things that I want to correct everybody on. Okay. So the first thing is that Cassie did not file a criminal or federal lawsuit. This was a civil lawsuit. Okay. Also, too, we had no knowledge of $30 million, which is why I think I said something off the wall number like 80 million or whatever, but it wasn't even, no one had confirmed, and nor did the lawsuit. And I actually posted the lawsuit on my Patreon. It's no exclusive to you. Actually, if you Google Cassie, what's the name? Ventura. If you Look up the documents. That's actually the first thing that pulls up is the actual court documents. So it's no exclusive link or anything like that. But if you want to go look them up, you can look them up. Now, they came up with a settlement yesterday, and of course, people are gonna say what they think the amount is and all of that kind of stuff, but no one knows, and that's just the honest truth. So why would Cassie all of a sudden say, "Oh, well, let's take this settlement, let's do this"? All right. To me, and this is just my opinion, we ain't got to fall out about it. This is just my opinion. First of all, the first red flag or eye opener for me was the fact that the settlement came and it hadn't even been 24 hours, which tells me that, and I'm gonna read the attorney's statement as well. Um, it tells me that no, you truly didn't honestly want to go to trial because let's be honest, has some things been opened up or anything of that sort in regards to this, which I don't think that this is the end of it. And I'm just being honest with you. Cassie may not say nothing else, but I do think that this opens the door for other people. Folks don't gotta have you just put the what what am I trying to say? You just started you just started something here and everybody about to hop on it and everybody probably about to get a settlement, but that's neither here nor there. Just like I believe that Nanny got a settlement, the everybody gets a settlement. Everybody gets a settlement. If you don't talk, you be quiet, you get a settlement, honey. Because the real true T, he don't want that real true T to come out, period. On any circumstances. Under any circumstances. Hey, Sharice say, oh, that Paula J. Parker girl, I want her to shut up, girl. I mean, I'm gonna say something real crazy. She need to be quiet. She need to be quiet. Oh yeah, you was all right when you was getting the money when you was over there with him. You was doing good. You doing good. Shut up, stupid. Y'all don't realize at the end of the day how much power someone has. Do y'all know who Diddy is? Do y'all know who Diddy is? So her settling is nothing less, and this goes for fat ass Jason Lee too. You up there with that dry ass hair. That's another thing that just irks my soul. That you get up on your platform and you literally say, "Oh well, now all of a sudden there's nothing that can keep me from, or that there shouldn't be nothing that will make me want to settle." We're talking about someone like Diddy. When this first came out and broke news, I'm sure Diddy's attorneys was on the phone. Diddy was on the phone. Everybody over there was on the phone trying to figure out what needed to be done to get this out the news. Period. Y'all, my thing is this. This is not the first time that we've heard these types of stories. All y'all have to do is literally put Diddy's name in on YouTube and go back years and you can hear interview after interview after interview. You got Wendy Williams who then said something. You got Jamie Foxx who then said, these people have said, Usher, these people have said things throughout the years that may not necessarily corroborate everything that Cassie was saying in that complaint, but the things that were said were by far not a reach because of the things that we've heard. Again, I said this yesterday in my live. Do I believe that some of the things that were in there were true? Do I believe some of them could have been just a tad bit fabricated? I mean, yeah. And I'm just telling the truth, just being truthful. But at the end of the day, we've heard these things about Diddy. Let's talk about Al B. Sure. Let's talk about Kim Porter. What's going on with Al B. Sure? What really happened to Al B. Sure? And let's be honest. Al B. Sure posted his post that he posted yesterday. The timing of it all was everything. Everything. That Simply Elegant One, thank you for saying that, because that's exactly why I said everything was going to end up coming out about Diddy. If they would have went to trial, and let's be clear, I said this yesterday. That girl didn't come up with this lawsuit overnight. These are years of experience and years of things that you documented, notated, or that you jotted down. So you do have the evidence, hopefully, to corroborate whatever you're saying. Do I believe that she does have um evidence of some of these things? I do. I do. And again, this is just me being real. I do. But I don't think she's. I don't understand other people, and most of the people that saying, "Oh, we know why she settled," is the same people that was asking why now. My thing is this: we don't know the conversations that were had. We don't know the threats that may have been made. We don't know any of those things. And I'm just saying, just in general, because again, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But I'm not about to clown Cassie for settling. I'm just not. Because again, we don't know what happened behind the scenes. We don't know if she actually got what she wanted behind the scenes. It was a civil lawsuit. In civil lawsuits, that's what happens. Settlements are to come very, very quick. I mean, people work outside of court in regards to those things all the time. Now, the allegations are very strong allegations, and I get that. So, Gabby, the secret investigation was not in regards to Sean Combs. Okay, they called and stated that well, the NYPD released a statement stating that they had no investigation. And honestly, I'm with Pam. If that was the case, if I mean, why would they tell that they have a secret investigation up against Sean Combs to prepare him to start doing stuff? That doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw that the NYPD, when I saw that that first post had made the blogs about the NYPD having an investigation against him, I was like, I don't really believe that that's true. Because I'm thinking, if y'all did have an investigation on him, why would y'all be telling people? Why would y'all tell the public that y'all have an investigation, open investigation on a man who is as well known as Diddy is? That's kind of crazy to me. So they released a statement basically saying that that wasn't true. They don't have a investigation for him. Diddy is going to get. Oh, thank you, honey, for the cash app. Thank you so much. Let's bump about it, baby, because that's what we do by blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings. And it's the Thanksgiving season. So blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to think I had a crush on him when I was younger. Listen. You ain't the only one, Gabby. It's probably a whole lot of them out there that probably ain't gonna admit it. But shouts out to you for being a real one. but but no, I have no intentions on backtracking anything I said about this situation. I still feel the way that I do about the why now people. I feel like the why now people are the same people who, oh, I wouldn't have took no settlement. I wouldn't have took this. I wouldn't have took that. I wouldn't have took this. I wouldn't have took that. And it just, to me, it's crazy. Okay, so, and like I said, Paula J. Parker, she'd be over there minding her own business. Okay, mind that mouth, literally. That's what you do. Okay, that probably wasn't so nice, but that's what you get. So Ben, is it Braffman, a lawyer for Mr. Combs? He says, just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way any admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way underline his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy They got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. Very plain and simple for, for your publicist and attorney to put out a statement of such, right? Okay, granted, we knew it's Diddy. We knew a statement was going to come, right? So, hold on one second. I don't know why somebody sent this to me because I could care less about that. But anyway, uh, yeah, you know, and again, Gabby, there's multiple reasons why that man settled. Simply Elegant One already said it. Once that jury trial, listen, his attorneys was smart because his attorneys was like, nah, you need to settle. You need to settle because if you do not settle, and let's be very clear, I'm gonna say something. Y'all gotta realize not only would Diddy be questioned, but they would need witnesses. So he would have to take his family through stuff. He would have to take other innocent people through stuff to be witnesses, literally, and things that are going on to corroborate his side of the story. They may want fit to do that, y'all. Exactly. Thank you, honey. It was about Cassie Ventura. It wasn't about nobody else. It was about her. It was about her. And Jason Lee trash bag looking ass. What I don't understand about him is all these that people that made some allegations about you and still making allegations about you as far as what you like and what you do. Listen, I want you to shut up. That's what I want you to do. Listen, if y'all watch Hotline Bling episode, watch until the end where we talk about the Kiki Palmer situation, and this kind of comes up. Not the Diddy situation, but it comes up. It absolutely comes up. Yeah, I mean, you settle civil lawsuits, eh, period, quick. And the way that that lawsuit was written, discovery was definitely going to be hell. Discovery definitely is going to be hell. The way that that lawsuit and complaint is written. I questioned Jason Lee after watching his interview with Bobby Light. Can you elaborate a little bit more, Gabby? What was it about specifically that interview? Because baby, we've been done with him. But what specifically about that interview did it for you? Jason Lee was mute. Now after the settlement, he wants to speak because his tired ass show is on Revolt that Diddy owns. It is true. Should sue for 500 million, not 30 million. Well, again, I don't know where the 30 million came from, and I'm with you. I would have took listen, I'd have took Diddy for every buck. But hey, what did I mean? The people were suspecting a number of 100 million. We'll never know because it's disclosed. I mean, it's closed or it's sealed. But I'm with you. I would have got him for way more than 30 million if that was the number. But that was alleged. he was he was gifting him toys and oh, I didn't watch that interview because I don't. Bobby Lights look a fool now. That man looks like Ants. He looked like he belonged on Ants, the movie, for the kids, the Ants movie. That looked like what he belonged on. And I just saw a Twitter of him the other day showing his butt cheeks, and I said, I do not want to see this BBL that looks like a a, a bottle of soda. That's what your BBL looks like. A bottle of Coca-Cola. I'm not interested. Okay? You look a fool. Well, I'm not gonna repeat that no more about her not naming no amount. I don't know. Again, we don't know where that came from. Y'all go read the complaint. It's very accessible to Google. Read the complaint. There was never an amount or anything at the end of the complaint. You know, most complaints, most court complaints will have, what the damages could be, but this particular lawsuit did not state that, and I'm pretty sure they did that for a reason. Absolutely. So y'all gotta check that out. I said that when I first started the live that 30 million came from blogs. It came from people who did not read. One person started it and people ran with it. So I mean, my thing is this again. I say, listen. I take the nigga for everything he got playing with me. But then also too, I'm not here for the victim shaming. I'm not here for any of those things because at the end of the day, regardless of how you feel, these are traumatic experiences that people go through. And do you don't understand if they would have went to trial, children will be dragged into the situation. Everybody is dragged into the situation and it's not worth it. I mean, if that's the way they feel it's not worth it, it's not worth it. They will be dragging everyone in, ask them questions. And everybody that has sued him in the past could possibly be a witness to everything that goes on. Now I'm with you though. I would have I'm asking for a big buck playing with me. Yes, absolutely. I believe more people are going to come up. It's just going to take the courage. Wait. Gonna take the courage to do it. Also, he started to lose deals as he should. And that was another thing, Sunshine, that I paid attention to. He is starting to lose deals. I think with that alcohol brand, Schoolboy helped me out with I don't know much about the alcohol brand. I just know he has a lawsuit or they have a lawsuit against him or something of that sort, but they have pulled out of a deal with him from what I've heard. And it's going to continue to keep coming because allegations like this, these are deep allegations. These ain't something that we should just be playing with. DeLeon, thank you, Mia. Thank you, DeLeon. That's it. Diddy's lawyer said the 30 mil in his original response to her lawsuit. He said that she tried to get 30 mil or she was going to write a tell-all book. Cassie lawyer disputed that claim. Yeah, I listen. Let me see. Hold on. He had an event in Atlanta this weekend, which was canceled. Interesting. Again, brands they have to be extremely careful when you have sexual SA. I'm just really saying that, knowing that I need to monetize this video, knowing I need all my coins. But I mean, that's what happens when you have allegations like this. These are deep allegations. These ain't just no fly by night type of allegations that she made. You know, I think he will lose more business deals. His reputation has been um has been harmed permanently. I agree. TMZ paperwork said the amount was disclosed, but it wasn't. I don't think we will ever know yet again. I don't think we'll know. I'm surprised Tom Cruise isn't being charged yet. Ooh, all these men out here having these surgeries, getting these six packs and stuff like that. Well, Lord, if I ain't got one right now, you ain't want me to have one. She got money. I'm waiting on the book now. Do you think she gonna? She gonna do a tell-all book now? I think a part of that settlement is probably for her to be quiet. She probably can't write no book, probably can't write no poem. She could probably can't write nothing. Because you know, settlements come with things that are from both parties. If I grant you this money, you gotta grant the fact that you can't talk about none of this stuff. It could have came with an NDA. It could have came with a whole lot of stuff. That's the way settlements work. We have to agree on something. But I don't think she's gonna be able to write a book. Right. I don't think she's gonna be able to write a book or say a word. That's how settlements work. When you come to a settlement, most of the time you can't talk about it anymore. Yeah, baby, she can't write a poem. She can't write an Easter speech about Diddy. I mean, that's what I mean, and that's no shade. That's just typically how it happens. How many more women or men do y'all think Diddy has out though? I think it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna listen. We've heard so many through the years that it's crazy. You know, I was watching a video yesterday, and they were talking about the whole Usher situation and how at a young age, Usher was with him when he was 14 or something like that, living with him. He was 14, living with Diddy as a grown man. Diddy ain't none of his family, allegedly. I'm gonna just say allegedly. Allegedly. Diddy ain't none of his family or nothing like that. I thought that shit was weird. The governor of Oklahoma, ooh, mm, they gonna break the bank with all his listen. The only way, well, I think there's multiple ways, but one of the ways I can see this coming out will be totally different. Mr. Collins vehemently denies these offensive outrage allegations. Cassie demand of 30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book was rejected as blackmail. Hmm. Mr. Combs offered Miss Ventura 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit. She rejected this efforts and decided to give a voice to all women who suffer in silence. That's the original statement. Child. Again, though, I appreciate that, but again, okay, like I guess this is the thing, right? When we read Tasha K, and I'm just using her as an example, when we read Tasha K's lawsuit or the bishop's lawsuit against Tasha K, it literally specified every one of what the amounts of the damage would be. On this particular lawsuit, it doesn't say anything about any type of money or anything of that sort. So if that was in the original claim, maybe from what I took from that, I took that she was trying to get maybe the 30 million prior to filing the lawsuit. That's what I got from that. Now, maybe my comprehension is off, but I got that she had been discussing, or whatever the case may be, whatever was saying she was trying to get money before. I believe maybe that's where the 30,000 could have came. 30, I keep saying 30,000. 30 million may have came from. I don't know, but that's what I took from that. But again, my comprehension could be off. It could be a little off, just a little off. No, you good, you good, you good, you good, you good, Miss Mac. I was just saying in general, what I got from that, or what I kind of took from that, was that's what was maybe talked about in the beginning before she actually filed the lawsuit. And again, I could be wrong, but that's what I got from that. She might have asked for 30 million because that maybe was offered for her and that book deal. Could be too. That's what I'm gathering too, Don. Okay. I was just making sure my comprehension skills wasn't too off, but that's what that's what I got from it. My noise itself would have loved to been a fly on the Nosy said would have loved to have been a fly on the wall. I agree. And again, I mean, we don't know about the 100 million either, do we? The one, honestly, I really don't think we know. We're just hearing these things, right? These are just things we're hearing. I would rather confirm from them. I mean, but we'll never know because she'll never come out and say it, and he won't either. Like I said, she can't even write a note about Diddy on a sticky note. She can't put nothing in her phone about Diddy. She can't do none of that stuff because she agreed to this settlement, you know. And so I just y'all, I don't know. What do y'all think is going to happen? What do y'all think is going to happen? I mean, these are just our opinions. They're all alleged. We don't know for sure. But I mean, do y'all think that Cassie opened up the door for more people to say what they need to say, or more victims to come forward? Or do you think that this will still kind of put victims in the place that they are in now, where they're not really discussing it, and they feel like if they do discuss it, it's probably going to be another situation like this. You either gonna get bashed, or it's like let's settle this thing. You know, I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna end though. That, and again, that's just my opinion. I don't think it's gonna end. I do think it's gonna open the door for more people to say things. And again, like I said, we've been okay. Yeah, that did come from the New York Times. I see it. I see it. I saw someone else just post it or just sent it to me. Okay, so the 100 million did come from the New York Post. We still gonna say allegedly because we still don't know. We still don't know. And sometimes the New York Post do make you want to be like, so you know. I think this is just the beginning. Raymel says yes. Um, Sweet Essence says yes. Simply Elegant One says she absolutely opened the floodgates. Gabby says, I think this is just the beginning. Yeah, I think it's just the beginning too. I think it's definitely about to get really, really bad. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Um a schoolboy, you should have to tell these people to beware. I mean, it's simple, y'all. Start looking these things up, and if you don't see a lot of this stuff coming from a reputable uh source, or if you do your research and you only see one blog posting something, y'all know not to run with it. Well, at least we should know, but we clearly saw that the 30 million was ran with. But I'm just saying, do your research, especially for something like this. These are serious allegations. These are serious things. So you want to make sure, and this is the very reason why I'm careful about what I'm saying when it comes to this. Do your research. This is something serious. This ain't something that you really should just be hearing what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. Google is free. You know what I'm saying? Google is free. Google is free. And I need y'all to be smart. I see them reposting, but y'all gotta be smart. You don't have to be a blogger or a content creator to do a little research on a situation. You don't have to be. Google is free. Google ain't meant just for YouTubers, ain't meant just for blogs. They ain't meant for everybody. Google. Use that. Period. Yeah, she kicked the door open. They better come now if they have something to say. Um, I know it's simple, but you won't believe the foolishness I've seen. They reposting videos from a week ago, saying that he posted them today. Yeah, they be doing that all the time. Y'all just got to be careful. Just be careful. They better be down at the courthouse first thing Monday morning. Better strike while the iron is hot if they got something to say. Yeah, at schoolboy, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, they gonna continue to do that. And listen, all these old interviews coming out from different people with different people, all of these, it's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to come out. So y'all just be careful with how you get your information. And I'm gonna do my due diligence and try to be as very I'm gonna try to do my research extensively before I come up here and give you guys any information. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is a tough situation. It ain't nothing to be just lightly talking about. Um, okay. I'm just seeing here. I was trying to see what the latest um news was, and the latest again is just that statement from his attorneys, or should I say the statement from Diddy's attorney. Yes, if they unite together. That was my thought. I feel like if all of them people come together and do what they need to do, then you good at that point. Cause at this, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. I saw somebody go live just cause they saw somebody else was about to go live and had all their information wrong. See, we can't do that. That's why I said even yesterday when I talked about this, I said, yeah, I gotta be careful. I can't be like these other people out here and tiptoe around this. This, you know, this is something serious. And I told you guys, I've been invested in this whole Diddy thing for a very long time. When I first got on YouTube, I don't even know if I do. I still have that video listed. Let me go to my YouTube studio and search. But I had a video on Diddy, and I was gonna do like a three-part little docu series on Diddy and Kim Porter. It is still up. It's at 1K views, and it was literally a year ago. It was literally a year ago where I went and I dug up all of this information. I put, you know, a whole bunch of stuff together. And it was October the 11th of 2022 when I did that. And I was gonna make that like three parts. And then I got to thinking, I was like, I gotta be careful about this. But that was around the time that the nanny was suing Diddy. But this is the crazy thing. At that particular time, the the nanny was stating that the girls, and she supposed to have been a family friend. The nanny was saying at the time that the girls were asking about what actually happened to their mother. They were asking what happened to Kim Porter. And y'all, I'm I cannot hold y'all. I have been invested in this. I cannot hold y'all. I literally was looking up all kind of information. That's how I found out the original corner who stated that Kim died of pneumonia. That man was just found dead a couple few months ago. So it's a lot of updated tea that a lot of people don't know about because it's always kept on the hush hush. There's actually another YouTube channel that I also follow too. That's all they literally talk about is pretty much Diddy stuff. When the Jamie Foxx stuff was happening, they talked about that, but they mainly really talk about the Diddy stuff, and that's where all of their highest viewed videos are. And I'm listening to these things, and I was listening to one video, and it made me. I said, you know what? I'm just to dig into this stuff because I want to know what happened to Kim. And then Kamora Lee Simmons coming out posting her post. And remember, Kamora Lee Simmons was with Kim when Kim passed away. Kamora Lee Simmons was with Kim. I also have this I have this video that I found when Kim first passed away of Diddy getting out of Dodge instead of talking to the reporters that were there at the particular time after Kim passed away. So I mean, again, y'all, I had dug into a lot of things. I wonder why all of these years Kimora had been so silent. I'm not gonna hold you. I have always gotten a sense of, but then again, I don't know what may have happened to Kimora behind the scenes or what may have been said to Kimora behind the scenes. But what I do know is I feel like Kimora had always been quiet about what happened to Kim. And that's a crazy thing. I didn't care about, the death. I didn't even care about nothing about that. I wanted to know what happened to Kim. Because I think that I think that's some bullshit. With all of the details, I have a notebook full of details, time marks, timestamps, as if I was damn there. Y'all, here we go with the jail phone call podcast. You have 1 minute remaining. Here we go. Schoolboy just said, I seen Suge Knight is going to speak on it from jail about Diddy. And y'all know he got a podcast. 1 minute remaining. Yes, absolutely a sudden situation when it comes to Kim's death. And if those girls are asking what really happened to their mother, I don't think they would be far-fetched. I mean, they about grown now. They want to know what happened to their mother. What happened? What for real happened to Al B. Sure? Can't tell me Al B. Sure wasn't telling us something without telling us something yesterday or the day before. What day was that? What day was that Al B. Sure? That was yesterday. That was yesterday. That Al B. Sure. So was Heavy D and Andre Harrell. That's true. That is true. You're right about that. You're right about that. I mean, we have all heard these stories for years when it comes to this, but Kim, I really felt the way about Kim Porter's death. I'm not going to hold y'all. And for that whole entire time, I was like, yo, something fishy about this right here. So, you know, Diddy and Suge are two peas in a pod. Now that I agree with. That I definitely agree with. Yeah. And so again, content creators, if you do decide to talk about this, just try to be as careful as possible. Try not to talk about it until you have all at least receipts enough to make sense of what you're saying. Because this is one of those situations where I feel like if you talk about Diddy, you should be extremely careful with how you approach it, but still tell the truth. I'm not saying don't tell the truth. I'm not saying don't be real. But I'm just saying, be careful with the allegations. Let's put it that way. Cause again, like we saying, this is a never ending thing. Like we saw Aubrey O'Day on the phone with everybody from making the band, baby. She called everybody, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. But again, like I said, I don't see this ending anytime soon. There you go. Talk your truth, but have some integrity. Absolutely. Yeah, and like I said, there are other situations like this specifically that you just want to approach. You want to approach it with integrity. That's the best way to put it. Listen, y'all. Okay, listen. If y'all have not watched episode 2 of Hotline Bling chat room, y'all need to get over there and watch episode 2 today. Okay, get them views up. Okay. We have good Kiki over there, good conversations. We talk about Married to Medicine, honey. We talk about an 8-year-old fashion designer. Shout out to Simply Elegant One for that story. We also talked about Kiki Palmer. We talked about the Jazz Right Chanel Tamar Krishan situation. We talked about so much on that. So I want you guys to go check it out. And also let me know what y'all think about the production of the show and what do you think about the cast members of the show, period? Let me know what y'all think. The episode was a good Kiki had me dying the whole show. Oh, that is so dope. That is so dope. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I want to hear from Kimura about Diddy and Russell. Hmm. Interesting. That's interesting. Well, if they didn't have questions before, they will now uh with everything that is coming out on the allegations. He probably not letting them on the internet. Well, Crystal, I, I, now I could probably agree with the first part of that, but the second part that he's not letting them on the internet, I don't know if I believe that one. I don't really think in 2023 can you keep them from the internet. I mean, unless he got them on a lockdown. Give me your phone. Give me your phone right now. But no, I mean, it could be like that though, Crystal. You could have a point. You could have a point, but I don't know. I don't know if I see them doing that. What's he gonna do? They on lockdown. I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm not. I ain't. What's up, Louisiana chick? What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. I believe he has something to do with my husband. Not your husband, honey. Well, honey, you and Jada fighting over him. You and Jada fighting. Calm down, Jada. Okay, listen, y'all. I really again just want to get up here and discuss the latest things. Like I said again, make sure when you discuss this, you just discuss it with integrity. I'm not gonna ever get up here and victim shame anybody, especially anyone who is alleging SA allegations or anything of that sort, especially when you've been a victim of such. It's always you want to be extremely careful how you approach certain things. And I know that those court documents were triggering for a lot of people. So again, like I said, I believe that more is gonna come out, more people are gonna come out. It's just how it's gonna come out is gonna be the interesting thing. The Comb twins be on live every now and then. Oh, do they? I see them a lot on Instagram. Or maybe that be a fan page or something. Who knows? Yes, so we are crowdfunding for School of Love, Hotline Bling chat room, all of those good things. Let me know if you watched the episode last night. What do you guys think about the edits and different things like that? Because those are the things that cost the coinages and things like that. So that's why we have something like the crowdfund up. Also you have Cash App and Venmo as a way as well. We just ask that whatever you do send that you put production in the memo line. Because again, it goes straight to the production of the actual show. Because we want this show to be really good. I cannot wait till y'all see the production for School of Love. It's about to be dope. Y'all don't realize I be over here, no sleep, attitude, talking fast, upset, because I'm sitting up here trying to perfect this editing, and I'm gonna do it every time. So y'all make sure y'all show us some love by watching episode 2 and hitting that like button, and just enjoying it. We had a good time. All right. With that being said, y'all, I don't think I have anything else as of right now. I do plan on going live in the morning. And then I do also, ooh, y'all. Let me just vent this real quick. I want to get on this internet and cuss Ben Crump and what's that Sue Ann Robinson out so bad about the Shanquilla Robinson case. I want to get up here and cuss both of them out so bad because they ain't nothing but a bunch of ambulance chasers. Because I feel a way about some things. And I think I still am gonna do it. Okay. Child, they're going back and digging up the interviews. You see what I'm saying? They're going back and digging up the interviews of what people have said. I mean, it's just allegations again, but they going and they digging them up. They've been digging them up, but they really digging them up now. Okay. Okay, so I saw I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow. Let me see. This week I'm gonna be on, and then I'm gonna do a well, I didn't say I was gonna go live. I'm gonna do a video on the Shanquilla Robinson situation. I know tomorrow you guys will get Kiki Wyatt's. I need to catch up on both episodes. Last this week's episode or last week's episode. And then you guys know tomorrow we have Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. And I'm probably gonna recap those on now, ain't gonna be no probably. I'm definitely gonna recap those on Monday. Tuesdays, y'all know we're busy filming on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, I need to do a recap on a Tyler Perry documentary, and I also want to get into BET Plus's Kingdom Business. That's the show with this is season 2, and that's the show where Yolanda Adams, y'all, is playing the villain. Can y'all imagine Yolanda Adams playing the villain? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I probably shouldn't say this about that lady. I probably should not say this. But that's kind of sexy seeing Yolanda Adams over there playing a villain in a show. I'm like, the Yolanda Adams, you talking about the one who sits right there with the Lord, with the gospel music. That's the one you talk about right there. Yes, she's playing the villain in the Kingdom Business. If you guys haven't watched season 1 of Kingdom Business, you need to watch season 1 and also watch season 2. Season 2 is so dope. I think it's episode 5 have dropped. I've watched the first 3 episodes and I am in love, and I will be recapping it. Okay, so that's all I got, y'all. I know I said that about 25 other times, but check out Hotline Bling chat room from yesterday, and then we'll have another new episode this coming up Friday. We're gonna be as consistent as we possibly can with our episode drop dates. And this week will be extra special because we do have 2 birthdays this week. Um Shayla said and Chase birthday is this week. So we're gonna be celebrating their birthday. What's going on this Sneaker Baby? That's probably why I haven't watched it. A la carte is a good show to be in. They've been saying that it's a good show, and I've been seeing the little snippets on Twitter and Instagram. So I'm gonna check it out. All right. Love you all. Y'all have a great rest of your Saturday. Also to be on the lookout for me in the morning. I may drop some more content today. We'll just see how it flows. Okay. But with that being said, I enjoyed y'all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.